Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. It's a beautiful morning this morning. It is early. It's about 19 minutes past 5. Get my hot water together. This morning, I'm starting out early because at the salon I have a room to go finish set up. That's dirty. Anyway, I have a room to go finish up. It's a small room. You'll see what's going on once I get there. But I have one wall to paint, and I'm gonna attach a vanity to the wall with a mirror. So it's not much. It's just to paint one wall, an accent wall, and install a vanity. Then it's a tenant room switch. So they're moving from one room to a smaller room. So the room they're coming from, I'm gonna take the mirrors down and set up the other room that they're going in. So they're just switching rooms. So I'm gonna take care of that right now. I'm gonna head out in the next 10 minutes. I'm just making some coffee, and then I'm gonna head out and get that done this morning. There is another tenant reached out yesterday and said that they wanted me to hang some shelves as well. So I'm gonna look into that, see what shelves. They said they left it in the room. So that's the reason for me starting early this morning. Quick update: Pepper's project, grease trap permits have been approved. So I'm gonna meet with the plumber. I was supposed to meet with him yesterday, but I'm gonna meet with the plumber sometime today. Find out when he could start and just go over a few things with invoice. So other than that, we still haven't gotten the building permit for the inside, but on the outside he could go ahead and start doing the grease trap, installing the grease trap. So at least we have some good news right there, and then not bad news, but we haven't gotten through with the building permit part of it yet. We have been approved. The plans have been approved with the county. The health department approved their part. So now it's the city we have to get approval from. Our general contractor had turned in everything, so we're waiting on them to, receive. It's a process right there. So once they receive it, then I could start going over there and pressuring who needs to get pressured, or asking who could expedite our situation. So that's what we got going on. Thank you again for the subscribers, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Watch hours are going up. Thank you, appreciate it. We're at over 2,000 subscribers now, so I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Stay tuned. We'll jump on the road and head down to the salon and get working. So I'll film, show what we got set up, show what we got going on with those two rooms. I'm going to show you that today. So today we doing some salon work, switching rooms. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet, but we're going to be just setting up a room for a tenant or something. So stay tuned. I'm going to get on the road. I'll make my coffee, head on the road. Oh, so Folgers of drink with the packets. It's very convenient. So very, very convenient. It gives you the right amount. Instead of you using a spoon or pouring it from a jar, it's kind of easy. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm gonna finish up this coffee and then head on out. Guys, we're up on the road early today. Rise and shine early, guys. So not much people on the road this morning. It's pretty much a few cars up. It's 5:30 in the morning. These people probably heading out to work early. You got some people head out early, and then you have some people head out late. I think here in Georgia or most of US, I guess you have 3 sets of people leaving out. You got the early people who leave out between 4:35 and 5:30, and then you have another set that comes out probably between 6 and 7, and then you have another set comes out 8, 9, between 8, 9, 9:30. Those are the different times, and I believe it's depending on the school too. You know, different schools starts at different times, so you got those people schedule their time around school, you know. That's one. And two, with the work, you got some people start early in the morning, you know, and then you got some people just trying to beat traffic, and then some people start late, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when their job starts. So I think that's the reason why you got different sets of people coming out different time of the morning. So now, you know, today I'm just heading out early. I don't have any specific time. I don't have no specific time. If I have something to do and I know it's a Friday and it's a long day and I have a lot of things to do, then I just get up early and I'm gonna knock it out, you know. But yeah, it's still dark outside, guys. Still, my windshield need cleaning. Windshield washer without a windshield washer, so I gotta pour some stuff in here, water with some windshield washer. Yeah, guys, so we're up on it. At just 5:30 now, 5:36. I head over to the salon, as I said earlier. We'll get painting, knock out that small room. It's a small, tiny room, single occupancy. I got just paint one accent wall, put up a vanity, put up a mirror, and then that room is finished. As far as the room the tenant's coming from, I'm go just take down our old mirrors and move over our stuff to the new room. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'm gonna just get that done, and then probably just hang a shelf in another room for another tenant. Yeah, so give me a few. I'm gonna head over. It's kind of dark now, you ain't seeing me. I don't want to turn the light on. When I turn the light on in here, I can't really see while I'm driving. So stay tuned. When we get to the salon, me show you what I'm going. Alright guys, so we're here at the salon. Let me take you to the room that we're gonna transfer the stuff. So this room right here is the room that we're gonna be moving the stuff from. So this, like this thing right here, there's another one that they painted black, so I'm gonna move these brackets over. I'm gonna take these mirrors down, take that vanity down, and you know, move these things over. So this is one room. That's the room we're gonna move from. Let me turn. This is our daily rental. That's not what we're looking at. So this is the room we're gonna be moving. See that's the vanity right there. We're gonna mount it right here, centered, and then we're gonna paint this paint on this wall right here. So this wall, we're gonna do a accent wall on the back right there. This is the mirror we're gonna use. We're gonna hang it this way with that vanity right there. So it shouldn't take us too long. It should be about 2 hours worth of work maybe. We're gonna knock that out, and also the brackets. We have some brackets to put up in the barber shop. Let me show you that real quick. So this ring light right here, in the previous videos I had put some brackets up. So I'm gonna put one bracket right here, one bracket right there, and then that they're gonna attach this ring light to those brackets, right? So I'm gonna get those knocked out. I'm gonna get those knocked out and hang. This is a bracket right here. So I'm gonna put those on, and then this room will be good to go. So I'm gonna hang that real quick and then move to the room in the front. I'm gonna do this first. So give me a few, guys. Let me get started on this. I already cleaned the floors. Yeah, I already cleaned the floors in the bathroom. So as far as cleaning, that's good. It's still about 5:45. Took me like 15 minutes. So let me get started on that room. I'm gonna set you up in that room and start moving things over. Give me a few, guys. Bathroom is ready and good to go. Garbage is empty. So we on it, guys. We on it this morning. Stay tuned. So I'm in my little storage room here. So we got all sorts of little thing, paint and all that. So I need the brush for the curb. I'm gonna do the not the curb. Yeah, I'm gonna do the floor moldings. I'm gonna do the paint, the edges. I'm gonna do the edges with this one. So I got 2 brush. I need. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. So see, we got our pan. I'm gonna clean this pan. Take the white paint out. As I said, you probably seen me in the other videos. See, we peel. I'm gonna peel the paint out. So as I said, guys, normally when I'm finished painting, I leave the paint in there so it could dry, and then I'll clean it up by peeling it out like that, right? Comes out pretty clean once, you know, with a little time. But the reason why I'm gonna do that, because you could wash this pan out. You got several different ways you could wash this pan out, but I don't want to wash this paint. You see how it dries and look? I don't want to wash that in the drain. Never wash this into the drain, because the same way it does this on this pan right here, it will go in your drain and clog your drain up. So never wash paint, and it's not good for the environment either. So never wash your paint into a sink. You know what I'm saying? If you're washing it outdoor in a pan or something, then that's fine, but not into your drainage, into the sewer system, right? That's one. So normally I'll just let the paint dry, and then I'll come back and peel it out like this, right? I'll leave a thick layer in there, that way it peels out. See? So I'm gonna clean this pan. Or another way is to buy the liners, the pan liners, or buy these pans, throw them out and buy another one. They're pretty cheap. Or they got liners you could put in there, like a plastic liner, and when you finish with that liner, you just throw that liner out and then put another one in your pan. I ran out of liner some time ago, so I just keep peeling this paint out and use it, clean it, instead of buying liners every time I paint. Sometimes I paint just a small half wall, or touch up a wall, I'm gonna waste a liner. So with this, I normally just peel it out. Yeah, I just peel it out and clean it out and get it ready and reuse it, right? So I'm gonna get this cleaned. Then I'm gonna bring my room right here. What else I need? I'm gonna need this stick. I'm gonna need this stick. So all right, let me get down to this room. Alright guys, so we got this. As I said, I'm gonna clean this out real quick and then get going. Let me set you up in here, because this is the wall we're gonna paint. I'm gonna sand it first, because see, I put some I patched some holes on there where the mirror was. I patched some holes, make the wall look a little bit better. So I'm gonna sand that real quick, and then once I sand that real quick, then I'm gonna start painting. Give me a few, guys. Alright, so let me get started on this thing. First, I'm gonna clean this pan. As I said, I just use the scraper and, you know, clean this out. See. Alright guys, give me a few. I'm gonna clean this and then get back to you once I start painting or once I start sanding, because I'm gonna sand the wall like this. Right? So give me a few, I'm gonna sand it and start working. Alright guys, so I think I'm gonna put up these brackets first before I start painting the mirror. Reason for that is they're gonna come in and start working, so I'm gonna knock this part out. That room, she ain't gonna be working till tomorrow, the one I'm gonna paint. So this, I'm gonna take care of this, put these two brackets up real quick, and then move to the next room. So give me a few. Yeah, so I got some tape for the front room, and I got my square to line up the brackets. Oh, and because I show many times now me putting up those brackets in other rooms in past videos, I'm not going to show the whole process of me doing it. I'm just going to put them up and then show you what it looks like after. So the one bracket is going to be going right there, and then the other one is going to go on that side of the mirror. Two of these brackets that holds the LED light, we're going to put those up. So give me a few, I'm going to put them up and then show you what they look like when they're done. So instead of doing the whole time-lapse thing, I'm trying to make the videos smaller, shorter, guys. So bear with me. I'm gonna get that done and then video the before and after. That's what I'm gonna do. So this is what it looks like before. One's going right here, and then the other one's going right there. It's gonna be brackets for this LED. So let's see what it looks like after. All right, guys. So see, we got all the bolts in, all the anchors in. This one is installed. So we're gonna do the other side now. We're putting up two of them. There's the other one right there. It's gonna go on that side where I got that ruler. So that's how I pretty much level it. So I put the square up there, and then I just measure equal distance right here. It's gonna be equal distance right there, and then I use the level to level it like this. Once you install it, you use the level, mark the holes, and then this ensures that it's level with the glass. So when, you know, I flip that around and I had it on this side, but now I'm going to do this side, so the other one is going to go right here, and then I just level it, screw it onto the wall. Simple setup. So now we could take that ring off of that stand. It's on a tripod. We're going to take that light, and it attaches to this thing right here. So it's a pretty simple setup. So I'm gonna get that done right now and move to that side. Then we're gonna move to the room in the front, in the other room. All right, guys. So see, we got them up. The brackets are up. So now I'm just gonna rest this over here. I was gonna put this ring on there, but I'll let him do that. I don't know how he wants it to be positioned or anything, so I'm gonna leave this ring on there. He'll take it off the tripod. Sometimes, guys, if you putting up something for someone, don't go all the way and be messing with their thing. Just do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, unless they ask and they don't know how to do it, then, you know, I'll take it off and put it up there. But normally I don't do that part. I'll just put the brackets up. I only do the part that concerns me, for a lot of different reasons. Sometimes you're doing the extra mile, and the extra mile don't work out for you. Um, for instance, you know, his ring light here, right? If I'm taking it apart to put it on that, there's a chance of me breaking it. There's a chance of it falling. I could put it up there and it fall off. So I let the owner do that. If I only touch the things that belongs to us. So that cabinet right there, if I break it, it's ours. This chair, if I break it, it's mine. Wash bowl, it's ours. Anything that belongs to them, I don't touch it. So unless he told me to, you know, remove it, then I'll you know, do it. But in a case like this where we're putting up mirror brackets, that's what I'm supposed to install. That's what I'm gonna install. I ain't gonna touch his ring light. Let him put that up there. Unless he don't know how to do it, then we'll, you know, I'll come back and take it down in front of him and then, you know, be extra careful not to mess with it. So in this case, I'm gonna leave his ring light for him to, you know, take the ring light off and put it up here. I don't know how he wants it to be attached. You know, you have several different ways. You could mount it on the top, you could mount it straight like this, you could mount it down. I don't know how he wants it. So when he gets in, he'll do that part. So let me get all these things out of here, and then this room, I'm done with it. Let me put the broom back in the front, put these screws back up, and then we're gonna move on to the front room to get this room done. Alright, so I'm gonna put this in here. I'll go back in the back. Yeah guys, so as you can tell, it's still early. The sunlight is just coming out, daylight is just coming out. Not sun, but daylight. And then there's no one here yet. The hallways are kind of dark because the main lights don't come on. The main light comes on at 8 o'clock. And then the sconce lights, these sconce lights, they stay on overnight. So at 8 o'clock, the sconce lights turn off, and then the main lights come on. They come on at 8 and they turn off at 8. So 12 hours. Yeah, they're pretty much during the daytime. They'll be on and then turn off at night. However, lights shut down at 8, but the door, the building is still open 24 hours. They don't close. The tenants, like this barber right here, he has access 24 hours a day. He could come in and cut whatever time he feels like, right? There's no restrictions as far as when he could use the facility. Some salon suites, they close by a certain time. You can't access it until the next day when they open. But with this salon suite, it's 24 hours. But when you pay for it, you pay for 24-hour access. You're not paying for just 9 to 5 or, you know what I'm saying? It's 24 hours. You could take a client at any time, you know? The lights shut down, the AC turns off at night, but it's still cool in here. It's still cold. It still recirculate, so it's not hot. You know, AC shuts down at 9 o'clock, I believe, and it starts up at 8, so 7:30. So it's cool before you get here 8, and it runs until 9 at night, sometime 10 on the weekends, I believe. So they have good access all day, being comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So let me hang this thing back up and we're good to go. Alright guys, so I'm trying to keep this video short, so I'm gonna cut right here. I'm gonna show you me sanding a little bit, and then I'm show you painting a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you the before and after with the front room. So let me get, I'm gonna need the ladder. I'm gonna take my old trusty ladder right here. I'm gonna take it in the front because I'm gonna need to paint the edges out. I'm gonna have to do the edges first, and then when I do the edges, I'm gonna use the roller to do the rest. So let me get the roller. Alright guys, so let me get started on the front room. I'll see you in the front. Alright, so we're gonna get ready and to do this room right here. I'm gonna paint. This is the wall I'm gonna paint. But let me move this mat out the way first. Alright guys, so let me get sanding. I'm gonna start sanding the walls. Here. Alright, so this is what we use. We use this sanding pad right here. I don't know the grit on it. It sells in Home Depot and Walmart. So let me start with this. So this right here was just a light coat of drywall compound. Just to get some blemishes, some of the blemishes out of the wall. So it wasn't nothing crazy. Just to make the wall a little bit smoother, you know. So, there was no big holes or anything like that. I just saw some lines in the wall where it wasn't all that easy. So I just put a light coat, you know, to cover those blemishes. Alright guys, so stay tuned. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. I'm trying to keep the video short. So I'm just gonna sand this real quick, show you, you know, this is what it looked like before, and then you'll see what it looks like after. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm gonna get painting. Got my brush right here to do the edges. I got my pan right here, cleaned. I got the spout for this. I'm gonna give it a little bit of shake. I don't know how long it's been sitting. She probably bought it a couple weeks ago. Alright, so let me warm this up. So this spout right here guys is pretty neat. If you buy paint, bare paint with that top right here, this spout, just in case you didn't know, fits in here and it opens it, and then when you open it, then you turn it around and it turns into a spout. So that if you look at it, it's got notches in there, you see it? Those notches fit in that cover like that. So it acts as an opener. So let me do that real quick. So, alright. So this is the color she's going with. It's like a grayish, bluish grayish. I don't know what that color is, but that's the color she's going with. Alright, so let me pour some of it in our tray. And then I'm gonna get painted. So first I'm gonna do the corners. Oh, I forgot guys, I gotta tape it over first. So I'm gonna tape the corners first, and then we could do the paint next. So let me wipe the walls a little bit first. Give me a second. Alright guys, so I'm gonna check back in when I start to edge the edging. Alright, so let's get taping. Alright, so I've got one side. So it's gonna be 2 coats, guys. I'm gonna do 1 coat first and then do another coat after. So stay tuned. When I start rolling, I'm gonna start running the footage again. Alright guys, so we're going to take these brackets off now. We're going to install this in the other room. Not this one, but the one she painted in the other room. So I'm going to take these brackets off and mount the other one. These mirrors are not going over there. She's going to take these home, I guess, or wherever. But I'm going to start taking this bracket off and mount it. I end up finish painting. I'm gonna go over there and show it to you in a minute. Just give me a second. Let me take this off real quick. Let me take some measurements first, guys. So we're gonna put this. So it's gonna be 33. We're gonna mount it 33 inches. 33 inches. Remember that, guys. 33 inches. Alright guys, so let's move to the next room. Alright, so we're removing this. It was like that, so we're removing it. Now this got some wings on there, so I gotta try and turn those wings. See, that's it right there. So when it goes behind the wall, it flips like this. So you gotta get it a special way where it could straighten out and then you could pull it through. So that's why I'm playing with it to get it. Let's see. Let's see. Get it out. So you know, it was like this behind the wall. So if I push it in, then this falls down, and then I pull it out. So that's how that works. So these are reusable if you could get them out. You know, if you don't break them, if you take your time and extract them. You know. So now I'm just gonna screw these in the walls in the front, and then reattach it. They're reusable. With the other ones, with the little flapper thing like this, when you push it in and you unscrew that screw, that little flapper piece, it normally falls behind the wall. So you can't reuse those, right? But these, you could extract them and reuse them. So let me just make sure my holes are, my measurements are on point, and then, so it's, I'm just gonna mirror what I did over in the other room. So let's go by the other room and get that mounted. Alright, so here we go. We got this room, the wall painted. That's the first coat. I'll probably give it another coat. Let's see how it looks when it dries. We'll see how it looks, and then we'll probably give it another coat tonight. So let's see how it looks. Sometimes you gotta give it 2 coats just to get it nice and even. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to give it another coat, so I'm just gonna leave the tape under and peel it off tomorrow. As far as this, I made the holes right here already. Made the 2 holes, so I'm gonna screw these in and then mount that up. So give me a few. Let me put you right here. So you just screw it like this, and then there's a little arrow on here. The arrow is gonna be up. And you look for the arrow. And the arrow goes. The arrow goes up. All right, so that's good right there. Let's so we do it real quick, guys. Look, so we got the screws in there. I'm just gonna put the screws in here. See, that one's almost installed. I'm just gonna put another screw in the bottom. But what I do is put this on, mark the hole, then I'm just gonna shift it to the side, screw an anchor in there, and then we're good on that part. Alright, I'm gonna set you over here. So see, we're gonna put this over on that. Make sure my hands are clean. Alright guys, so I got the table installed, the vanity installed, the mirror, got the walls painted. It's drying right now, so when it dries, it's gonna be in one color. Right now, some is wet, some is dry. You see it? So that's why it looks like that. But when it dry, it'll be nice and flat and smooth. I just gotta clean up this mess, take the paint rollers out and all of that, and then clean it up a little bit, and then later on I'll come back and see how it looks. If it needs another coat, then I'll give it another coat. How it's looking right now, I don't think it needs another coat. So let me let it dry out and see how it looks. Alright guys, so see, we got the mirror up, we got the vanity in, we got a wall painted. It's drying, so it's coming along real nice. I don't think we need another coat. That one coat should be good enough. So I'm just gonna put the wall plug back on, the cover, plug cover, and just clean out the floors, and should be good. Take the ladder out, stuff like that. So stay tuned guys, I'm gonna finish up and get out of here.